All right, Matt joins us now. Matt, we knew change was coming, and now it looks like it's right on the horizon. And what a change, right?
Yeah, that's right. And it's a little bit overdue. But in reality, we usually don't get, hard into the rainy season until about this time of the year, the middle of October. So it's pretty much on schedule. It's just that it was so dry through summer and September and the first half of October. It's got a few people waiting anxiously for it. Let's take out the Oregon coast right now. Beautiful scene from Arcana Beach Skycam. Scattered high clouds moving on through tonight. It is 62 degrees out at the beach, so it's cooled off considerably from where we were over the last few days. Same thing in the valleys. Looking west from our camera at the Reserve Golf Course, it doesn't look nearly as smoky or hazy as it does here in Portland. 68 degrees out that way. So again, temperatures about where they should be for this time of the year, not 25 degrees above average, or at least 15 degrees above average. Okay, here are some of the east wind gusts from this weekend. They really punched through on Saturday. Crown Point had a gust of 60 miles an hour, Corbett 53, Troutdale 35, Portland Airport and Vancouver right around 30 miles an hour. So yes, that was a strong east wind, and that's what fanned the flames of the Nakia Creek fire over in Clark County. But today, cooler. We had the marine layer clouds this morning, so that felt a little more normal compared to what we had over the weekend. Still made 80 in John Day, 81 in Medford, 70s and 60s on the Oregon coast. But this is pretty amazing. We already knew we had a record number of 80-degree days. That was as of last week. But now that number has grown to 12. And the old record of 80-degree days in the month of October was 6. So we didn't just squeak by. We blew that old record right on out of the water and doubled it. That's impressive to do it, to beat a record by that much. And this one also caught my eye. Warmest temperatures we've ever had in the Willamette Valley in October, and for so late in the year, made the 90s in Salem and Molalla, a 93. Just unbelievable. So again, those days are behind us. We've got the cooler air. The rain will the rain will follow. There's been a lot of talk about fire in this newscast. And speaking of fire, there is the Cedar Creek fire and its smoke. You can see the Nakia Creek fire here showing up on satellite now, whereas last week it did not because it was only 150 acres. Now it's 10 times that size, so it is big enough to be resolved by the satellite imagery. Now, high clouds here, but the big shift is going to come later in the week as the jet stream punches through and brings us cool and wet weather. But in the meantime, east winds make a little resurgence tomorrow night and into Wednesday. They're met by northerly winds, so it's not going to be as strong as what we had over the weekend, but still something to keep our eyes on, especially considering the fire location out at the west side of the gorge. But then the rain comes, sets in Friday afternoon, Friday night, rains overnight Friday into Saturday. Computer guidance suggesting a lot of rain here, and even if we only get half of what's being forecast at this point, that'll be substantial. So good soaking rain throughout the northwest. Even the mountains of eastern Oregon will get decent amounts of rain too. We've had this big area of high pressure. It's pushed on off to the east, but look, it redevelops out to the west as the jet stream collapses on us and cool air coming on in. We're going to begin to get snow in the Cascades this weekend. So yay, things turning around. 70 right now though, and if you're enjoying the sunshine, we've got a few more days of that too, like tomorrow. Be hazy, we'll have some morning clouds, but then get up to 77. We go 82 on Wednesday, back to 77 Thursday, and then the bottom drops out. Highs don't even make 60 with the showers over the weekend. We're back after this.